Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your reading for the week of September 13th through 19th of 2021. So we're anticipating a great reading, of course, as always, because the angels always come through for us, right? So, of course, I have invited all the guardian angels here, all the Gemini guardian angels, and so they work as a collective, and they give the cards that most accurately reflect the vibrations that are going on for you guys for this week. And so because though it is a group, it's, some parts of this are going to fully resonate with you and some parts may not. And so those other parts, you just leave them there. It's no problem. They're for somebody else. Okay, so when the messages come through, I don't filter them. I don't change them. I try very hard not to interpret them. Sometimes there's some that I have to do. If they give it to me in pictures or if they give it to me in feelings, well, then I have to translate it into words, right? But I try not to change anything. And so sometimes it kind of goes blip, 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 blurts right out. But if that's the way it comes through, then that's the way they want me to give it to you. So that's what I do. Okay. All right. Let's just see. Okay. Wow. Looks like a lot of work you're doing within your inner self. A lot of work. Feels like you're finding a new location. And so, so it could be a home, could be a work location, could also be the location of like your thoughts, your perspective is what they're telling me. Something that you used to think one way about, but now you're thinking a different way. And it's quite a change. It's quite a large difference of opinion compared to how you used to think for those that's what it is. So for those who are moving to a different home, it feels bittersweet. Bittersweet. It's like you didn't really want to leave the old home, but it was necessary or something like that. You take what resonates and leave the rest. Like if you're not moving home, it doesn't mean you're supposed to, right? It just means that some are, right? Okay, or like it almost feels like maybe you didn't actually move, but somebody else did, which makes the home you're in feel different. I'm just not sure. It's odd, this energy that I'm getting. So you take what resonates. And for those of you who are, maybe you're changing jobs, maybe you're changing roles within your current job or company, something like that. So maybe you have a different office or things like that. And so it's a change. And like usually a change like this is for the better, but it feels like you're not sure about that. And so just feel your way through it. It's going to become more familiar as time goes on. And that's what they're telling me, that you have nothing to fear. There is nothing to be uptight about. It's a change and it's different. And so in that way, it's unfamiliar, but it's not bad, is what I'm hearing. So you can relax a bit about that. Okay. All right. It feels like you are being extra sensitive right now. It's like all the little nuances that normally you could just brush them off or even not even be aware of. Everything, that you're so sensitive to all the energies right now, and so you want to be a little bit cautious because you could be overreacting in a way to something because you're feeling it more, right? Like to you don't think you're overreacting at all, but if you were in your normal sense of feeling at that depth or that level, then it wouldn't be something that you would really react hugely to, right? It's only because right now you are oversensitive. This is also chemicals and foods, and like it's not only the energies. It's like, so you just want to be careful to drink a lot of water and make sure it's a good quality of water, and eat the good food, like the fresh vegetables and stuff like that. Eat more of that, because that will nourish you better than things that have, chemicals in them, and that are processed in a way that doesn't agree with you, right? Because you're extra sensitive right now. Normally, these things don't bother you, but right now you're noticing, and your body is kicking up a fuss. It's how it really feels. This is also things like shampoo and cleaning products and stuff like that. So just, as much as possible, go natural, go without the chemical anything, right? Yeah, it just feels like your skin is tender. Is what they're giving me. It's almost, it's not quite a rash, it's not really a sunburn, but it's like everything is getting to you more than it normally would. So you just want to shield yourself, with the good products, with the, like, lessen the chemical contact in your life in terms of your food and, everything else that you're doing. Okay, that's what they're saying. All right, so peace of mind. Peace of mind feels like you're making decisions, and these are bringing you to a good peace of mind. They're bringing you to a spot where you understand, it's like you've been thinking and thinking and thinking and figuring and figuring and figuring, and you've got to a spot where now you're comfortable with what you have discerned. You're comfortable within yourself. You're acquiring peace of mind because you've done all your due diligence. That's how it feels. Yeah, very much. So we didn't talk much about that. They might circle back around to it, but remembering who you are. Remembering who you are. This is a soul level. Remembering that you are so worthy. You are so deserving of all the good stuff. Remembering that you can't do it wrong. Remembering that you have all the support, all of the angels, you have so many friends, you have so many people who love you. And you are deserving of that. You're amazing. Yeah. Yeah, so it just feels like your world is just kind of rocking a little bit here this week. But you're going to get to this point where you do know who you are, and you do have peace of mind. You do know that you're doing it right for you, right? It doesn't have to be right for anybody else. It's right for you. Okay, all right. And so, time to raise your standards. You've been accepting treatment and things like that from other people that is subpar for you. You deserve more, you deserve better. And so going forward, you need to raise your standards. When somebody treats you in a way that is not in keeping with your higher self, then you need to let them know that that's not acceptable to you anymore, and that this instead is how you will accept to be treated. Yeah, when you don't say anything, they don't know that it's not up to your standards, right? So it's up to you to say something. It's up to you to educate the people around you and tell them what is acceptable. Yes, okay. And so, when you think about heaven and your loved ones who are in it, who springs to mind first? Yeah. They're here and they're saying hello and they love you. Just this most incredible feeling of warmth and love and comfort, and you can just relax and sleep and rest in that comfort. It's like warm arms all around you. It's like when how you hold a baby and you're just cradling them and you're treasuring them and you're nurturing them. That's what this person is doing to you. for you. They love you so much. It's amazing. That just that feeling. It's fabulous. And so when you think to yourself, oh, there's a little sign of some kind that reminds me of my whomever, I wonder if that means they're here. Yes, it does. Yeah, your loved ones are saying, we're leaving you signs. We're showing you that we're here. We're showing you that we're still supporting you, as though we're still there with you. And, from their point of view, nothing has changed. Yeah, they're still there with you. They still love you the same. And so when you think of them, yes, they pop in. They sometimes have stuff to do over there. So there's times when they maybe can't come right away. But they come often and regularly, and they do leave you signs. Yeah. Okay. So let's check in with the daily guidance cards and get that one last little bit of wisdom from your guardian angels for this week. What's one last thing? Okay, there it is. A wedding. Oh, is there a wedding in your near future? For some of you, there may be an actual wedding coming up that you're attending, or you're in, or maybe you're one of the key players. Yee, that's exciting. And maybe this is to do with your new location. And the nerves from this may also be part of this sensitivity. So, be relaxed, be calm, know that everything is perfect. Everything's going very well. For some of you who are not in a wedding, this feels very much like a new addition to the family in some other way, or like a merging of ideas, projects on the go that suddenly you can combine things, or that there's more than one of you working on the same project, and so you're merging ideas, all that kind of stuff. That's what this feels like. And it feels good. It takes a little bit of work, it takes some effort, but everything can come together, just like that, just like gears, and it'll work very well. It does feel like there's some growing pains there. But definitely it's nothing that cannot be figured out. There are lots of solutions readily available. So just look for the solutions, and then everything will be smooth. Okay, Gemini, can you help me? Let's create some energy here, and let's just spread a whole bunch of love. Do you feel it? I'm sending to you. And I feel you sending back. Definitely. And so let's send it to the whole world, because everybody needs to feel that, right? Like, what a delicious feeling. Great. Thank you so much, Gemini. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I will see you next week.